Sage downstairs with it. Where her friends?
They coming to me.
What's the mail?
She was going here.
I'm Chloe.
Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we see a squad of the Utah Utes taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mountaineers will put total weather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Utah Utes offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this.
Y'all both drawing, but y'all not wrong.
None of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
That's what I'm saying. That's really that's what I'm saying.
In the middle, it's Simmons. And
That's really
very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3.
That's really a lineup. That's what I'm saying. That's really a lineup. Ain't do that rent. She really could do some weird shit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Utes are flying down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's why I said your sister dropping the
That's a really good
ball.
job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
I know you would.
Picked up 2 yards on that
any mom I know would have did that to their daughter. Yeah, serious.
In the middle, it's Parker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down.
That's why I said she was. That's why I said she really was being wicked. Cause that part.
And the Utes come to the line.
Man, you really was going to get your brother lined up. So far, I'm really trying to figure out how that was going to play out.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Without her feeling like she didn't have nothing to do with it.
You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
People say you who they is, you got to take heed, man. That's all. Let me see.
They'll go right back to the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face up the run.
So yeah. They are them.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it.
Everybody retarded when they leave something on one side. Everybody got sense, even a little one. Because it's funny as shit how she finds her mom and Chick-fil-A. And tell us Diddy is not me. Like, and he caught her down and chasing her. It's like, they know what the fuck is going on and they know what they doing.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion.
She don't like your brother. She don't like Papa. She don't like Papa. She what the fuck that got to do with? What do that got to do with Gianni?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at
She a little ass girl.
The Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time.
At the end of the day, that's not none of y'all business, though. That's why I don't get how any of y'all mad. Y'all all got your own shit going.
Nobody was mad. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying, like, she obviously mad or something because she doing that to her uncle and his sister backing it. So they obviously, what I'm saying is, he don't give a fuck what they got going on. And I heard about both of them, not just from you. Like, this is what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm like, this is weird to me. Even if you was a saint, ain't do shit, you should mind your fucking business. But y'all got your own little shit going on. Like, I don't. People is fucking weird, yo.
He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it,
like, people got their own shit going on.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it.
That's why I understand what Spitty was doing that. Like, yeah, he was definitely being weird. But
same thing. That was a big
you said it every time.
There's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the man might as well stop playing.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout.
You're going against your brother with your daughter. One against your sister with your daughter.
That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Instead of checking your kids, telling them they the fuck wrong. And that's who Papa break his neck for. But he don't fuck with, he break his neck for mother, but he don't fuck with her kids.
Setting up
He
for the extra point and the top.
I think I understand. He's like, I don't
And the extra point was good. Quick work on that scoring drive. Just
maybe that's why
plays.
she ironed too.
And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6.
But she's still a weirdo. That's why he don't fuck with you. You weird.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Still ain't
He
do no
was
weird
looking
shit
for
to you,
some
though.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Just gets it to the 28, pick up a 1.
I don't even get. Let's see what's on, bro. Let's see what's going on.
Obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little.
I really would have been embarrassed for my that have her as a baby mom.
It'll be first and 10 from the 30.
I would have been embarrassed to have her as a baby mom. I don't play them type of games, bro. I don't deal with them type of women ever.
He leaves it with his back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
That's why I be proud of niggas out there do that.
It's 2nd and 6.
Bros, homies, niggas, random niggas. Yeah, I'm never with that. That's the, I don't know. Then y'all do it repeatedly. That's why I had to dig in my son's ass. Like, nah, bro, you want some bullshit. And you never saw me do that. Like, so what the fuck are you talking about? Then he got his mind right. Hey, nigga, you can have an argument, we human. Y'all niggas rumbling every 2 days. That's not bad.
He's looking deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
That's weird.
Utah.
But how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggieland, really, this has been a dogfight today. They are up by just 1 over Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
That's why I said Pop it can't. That's why I said you can't even start doing that. That's why I said Pop it drawing. Could I say my young boy? You're drawing. I'm doing it. Man, you can't get engaged into women, physical altercation with a woman. You're wrong. You look wrong. And you are wrong. Nigga, think about your sisters. Think about your mom. Think about your daughters. Same shit I said to him. Tired of that shit.
Think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
Your sister, your mom, or your daughter call you talking about a nigga hit him. You're not trying to hear this.
It's Spike. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive.
That's why you need to sit the fuck down and leave her alone.
Mismatches and just
no,
get
bro.
the ball in the back and let him do his
trouble.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage.
Straight out, give it to you.
I got a guy when he gets in space.
He's loose. He's at the tech. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Boy, did he just scorch that defense.
He
shows you
all trying.
He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball and find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The extra point here would tie the game.
I get it, women stick together. Like, it's real weird shit my sister was doing with my dude. But I get locked up, though. It's over.
Here he comes from inside his own, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, West Virginia, and they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen.
That's what I'm saying. You, wherever you got this much hate and all this shit built up, baby. That's why I say women could be wicked as shit, bro.
That was a huge game-changing
play. That's usually a woman thing.
But to score a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him.
They do it from time to time, and I call them bitch ass niggas. Usually women do that weird shit. Iron on you, get you book shit. That shit weird.
Half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys,
you know she done. Niggas not, a nigga in that position not gonna fuck his beard up.
Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Third down coming in the Morgantown. Faithful making it tough on this big play.
I know she just was on, like, I got this nigga and wherever I want him, he's gonna do it. Like, that's how I'm gonna do. It's a weird ass.
Finds his tight end.
I
got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward to this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more.
You got to throw the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs. You got something different. At least Bob did, Mom. Knew not to ever contact me again after she did what she did. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's certain shit you do that you know not to contact the person no more. Or, like, it's over. Like, the fuck? How did you think you was coming back from that?
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Another good run.
That's
Man, he has been picking
bitch.
up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Just a good choice. Maybe trying to
That's
get
a
a
great
female
example of
goal.
defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's way.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Works his way to the 4-yard line. They'll have it first and goal.
On 4th down, you know the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. This is softening up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
So play is fucking.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Looking for a man. It's Wilkins. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense call.
Fuck on, bro. Like, there's no way. Like, God damn. So
I'm out, and that's their last one of the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
That's
that I can trust this guy.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Let's go, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. What? Oh my God, yo.
Close to their own end zone, gotta know where they're at. So
He
they don't give up the
is
safety.
screaming.
Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time. But at least he didn't take the safety.
He is screaming, bro. Nah, fuck that.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
He's not scared of that, bro. That's a fucking safety, bro.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
That's how y'all go, doobie.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Say no more. Say no more.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down.
Why, you about to get in trouble?
Makes the catch. It's Parker. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Crazy. That's how dirty they were. That was really crazy.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and there's...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive to get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking for space, it's Rodgers. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
A third down try for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
I'm not going to lie.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO is complete. He is going nowhere. Starting at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll take a shot.
No fucking way.
Snagged in the end zone.
Oh, fucking way, bro.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Oh, my God.
Which way from me?
I'm doing it. Don't stay for
Lining up to add another.
Which way from me?
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Texas A&M is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly making this easy for the 12th man. This is a tight one in College Station. They're up by 4 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking deep. Holds it in on the left. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
And man, it's got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they got it 1st and 10 in plus territory.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Wilkins. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Hold up. Right. Nah, bro. Like, come on, bro.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you
Come on, bro. Come on.
in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle, it's Vaughn. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, he's got it into the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds downs, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
That nigga got back pain.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll keep it on the sneak. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the first down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wilson to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
38, Utah, 28. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. With the catch, it's Gallagher. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And as a defense, you just went, whoo, he just dodged a bullet. Not great coverage. An opportunity for them to get a touchdown, and it goes right through his hands. A little bit of lack of concentration, and that cost him 6 points.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense uses their second. Out of the half as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Vaughn. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Duke. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They're going to ride this running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Here's a heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants to change this route. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, West Virginia! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain...
Oh, they blocked it. He's got it, and he can go with it. So that drive covered 40 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wilson will throw. Quick completion on the out. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.